Sharon's here. How are you today? This is going to be a great day. Gosh, I'm hot today. Are you guys hot? It has been just sweltering down here in Texas. I'm dripping. But I wanted to come today. This has been highly requested that I do a small hooded eye look with the Lorac Unzipped palette. So I thought I would do that today. I love anything by Lorac. I mean, you girls know I am hooked on Lorac. But this is such a hot little palette. It's easy. There's lots of neutrals in it. I mean, it is great for a summer look. I absolutely love it. So that's what we're going to do today. So I've got my foundation on. I have my eye primer. I used the MAC Painterly Pot for that. I already have my eyebrows on. Sisters, not twins, okay? We know about my eyebrows. But anyway, I use a Chanel taupe pencil for that. And I already have my lipstick on, my blush, and everything else. So, we're going to try this eye look. Now, I'm going to have to pull my hair back a little bit, because, you know, I'll get it all over my hair. And, well, with platinum hair, that's going to show up. So, I'm just going to pull that out of the way right now. First thing we're going to do, and everybody knows I've really been doing quite a few of the eye looks for small hooded eyes, because there's a lot of us out there. And I mean, it is heck sometimes to try to do our eyes. So today's look is going to be pretty simple, but it's going to be helpful to you, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is take this. See, I'm never organized when it comes to the brushes. Okay, the first one I'm going to take is the MAC, and of course it doesn't have the number on it, but I'm pretty sure it's a 217 brush, okay? Excuse this, but I had on makeup earlier for another video. Alright, I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to pick a transition color first. Transition color that I'm going to pick today is going to be unconditional, okay? So I'm going to put my brush in there, tap off the excess, and now, because I have small hooded eyes, I have to actually create a lid. So I'm going to start up here. I'm going to look back, and I'm going to start it just about here above the brow bone. Okay? And I'm just going back and forth like windshield wipers. Okay? I say okay a lot in these videos. Still trying to get the hang of everything, girls, you know. I mean, some of you are pros, and some are not. Okay, so I'm going to look back again, take a look, and do my transition area. Now what it is, it's close to the brow bone because, hello, I have a hood. I don't have deep set eyes. Now, if somebody were to trade, if I were to trade eyes with somebody, there are two people I think of immediately. And the first one is Oh Carol. Carol with the Oh Carol show. I love those big deep set eyes because she can get that smoky look going on, and it's just freaking sexy. The second one that I really like, of course, is Nisha with Sugar Puff and Fluff after she's done this, but she too has hooded eyes. So, you know, it's process in the making. Girls, what can I tell you? I'm turning my brush around this way to give it a good sweep with the color. Alright, now I don't blend out the transition color at all. Now I'm going in with the MAC. Okay, I don't know what color this is, but it's like a placement of the eyeshadow on the lid. As you can see, it's more like a little paddle brush. Like a base paddle brush. There you go. Alright, now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take a little darker color to put in my crease. And for that, I'm going to use the Unbridled right here. So I just tap it lightly, tap it off, and I'm going to turn my brush like yay, girlfriends, and I'm going in to the crease. Now the crease is going to be right up under the transition line. So this is how I'm going to do it. Now, if some of you have trouble going over your lid, people have asked me, can you pull it up? Yes, you can if you'd like. You see, that might help some of you. I'm so hooded and old it doesn't matter really right now. Okay, so I've got a darker crease there, okay? I'm also going back in that same color of Unbridled. And I'm going to come down to the corner of my eye here, and I'm going to dab where I meet up with that color. Do you see that? Okay. And I'm also going to brush the color in. I'm going to brush the color into my lower lash and above here, because we're going to tie in the colors together. Alright, so I'm going over here. Don't worry about that. We're going to go back and smooth it all out in a minute. Placement is everything when you first start out. Okay, then I'm going over here and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going under the transition color and I am going to shape out in my crease. Okay, so I put my brush here and just kind of go around it. Now I'm going darker here because I want you to see the difference. Because some of you said you couldn't see always on the video. Okay, so I'm going to bring it in more here too. Going back over here, I'm going to make it a little darker. Got to match up so I don't look like a freak. Alright. Before I go any further, I'm going to want to do some blending. So I take my blending brush, I'm making circles here. Now this is a little more dramatic look that I'm doing today. Even if it's with the Unzipped palette, you can get some gorgeous looks. I generally go lighter, more lightweight in the daytime. But I'm doing this for obviously video purposes. Okay, now that I've got this on, and it's blended, we'll blend again still later. I am going to take I don't feel with it today. Have you ever had those days when you don't feel quite with the program? I think it's because Mercury has gone retrograde on me. Okay, now I'm going to go in, and this is not part of the Lorac Unzipped. This is Makeup Geek's Whimsical. It's one of the foiled colors. And so I'm going to be pressing that on my eyelid. So you just press and kind of drag. With old eyes, you don't have a lot of choice. And you want to go right up to the line that you put in. Because it makes you look like you have more of an eyelid this way. Now, I'm going to go back in to the unbridled very lightly. Tap off some excess. Make it a little darker. Get on those edges. Oh gee, that helps tremendously. I'm going to do it to the other side. This is not the area I always do my makeup in every day. You guys know I'm setting all that up in my office still, so I'm having to film in here. Do the best I can, girlfriends, you know what I mean? I hope y'all are getting the idea. Okay. Now we're going to blend some more. It's all about the blending, girlfriends, okay? So we're going to start here at the V I created, right at the corner. I'm just going to smooth it out. You're not pushing a lot. You're just moving it around. You're just blending everything together. So I make little circles here and then go over. Circles here. Go over. Same thing here. Little circles here. Windshield wipers. Okay, now I still have to do the under eyes because that's not done yet. Alright, so I take a pencil brush, okay, and I'm going into the unconditional. That's the first color that we started with. That is this color right here, okay? Now I'm going to go under the eye as close to the line, but I'm going to go completely under, all right? So I take my mirror. I go under completely. Go back in for the next eye. And I've got that. Now, I want to give a little more emphasis where this ties in with this, where the corner ties in. So I'm going into that darker color, unbridled, you know, the one that I decided to get happy with. And I'm going to put that right on this edge here, okay? And bring it up into that color, just on the edge. See the look I'm going for here? Opens up the eye a little bit more at the corner. Same thing here. Just take it about a third of the way at the corner here and flip. You know, I'm big on this flipping routine. I had a makeup artist show me that years back. Anything for a small hooded eye, girls. Okay. So this basically is the look. Now you want to go in with another pencil brush for the corners of your eye, and I'm still going to use the Whimsical by Makeup Geek. I love their foils. Oh my gosh, I love those foils. Okay, let me get my mirror because I want everything to show for you. There's press a little here. And press a little here. I don't want it real heavy. Just enough to give a little brightness in the inner eye. That's basically all there is. Now, it went a little heavy on the bridled for the video. I ordinarily never go that dark unless it's nighttime. But I wanted to show you the method of this eye look. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do, I am going to tight line my eyes, and then I'm going to finish mascara and everything off. But the first thing I want to do is take a slanted brush, because I line my eyes. This is going to be hard to show because I have not perfected all this mirror technique, so y'all just bear with me. I'm going into the unbridled with the slanted brush like yay, and I'm going to pull my eye across, and I'm going to push the color into the top of my lashes. Are you seeing that? That's it. I don't wear liquid liners. I don't wear gel liners because I don't have that much space left in my eyes. Do you see what I'm saying? So I can't afford to use up any more than that. And so here I'm going back in this way, and I'm going to push the liner into the lashes. There. Just a little more into that. I can see I'm going to need a larger table if I keep doing this in this way. And just push, push, push across. Now, I'm also going to go back in, and I'm going to tight line my eyes. Now, what I use to tight line my eyes, sure made a mess on my face. And what I use to tight line my face is the Estee Lauder, and it's the Bold Bordeaux on one side, and the other side of this dual pencil is Inside Track, and it's more of a buff color. So I'm going to use both colors. The darker one, the Bordeaux, I'm going to use on the top line, okay? So I'm going to open it up. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm pulling my eyelid up, and I am tight lining in my lashes, close to my lash line. See how I'm doing that? Right into those lashes. If you get right into the lashes, it'll last longer and won't transfer down below. So, alright, then I'm going over with the buff side, and I'm using it down on my bottom waterline. So there again, pull down that bottom waterline and go straight across. I'm making like a moron today. I hope I get through this video. Okay, so that just opens the eyes up and makes them a little brighter. Now, I know you guys watching us put on mascara is like watching paint dry and it's boring. I am going to go and I'm going to put on the mascara, and I'll be back in a minute with this awkward, crazy video. Okay, ladies, mascara's on. Finished all that. Hate to put you through this awkward video today, but I don't know. It's just one of those days. But I hope you like the look. You can, dramatize it more, for evening if you wish. This may be a little heavy for some of you during the day. I personally wear my makeup a little heavier, and some days I just don't. I make it light. So it's strictly up to you. Everybody's different. Do your own thing. But the Unzipped palette happens to be one of my very favorites for summer, so don't hesitate. If you don't have it, run, go get it, girlfriends, okay? And so I want to thank each and every one of you for being with me today and going through all this. I love you. And to all my new subbies out there, hey, girls. It's so nice to meet you. I love each and every one of my subscribers. They are fantastic. I love you, mwah, mwah, mwah. All right, I want every single one of you to stay sassy, classy, and confident. And give me a big thumbs up on this video, and I'll see you in the next one.